This morning on DC News Now, rain is expected to hit parts of the DMV, but meteorologist Jackie Layer is tracking how long it will stick around and when the sunshine will move in. Family and friends honoring a man shot and killed in DC.
Chef Nico welcomed everyone to his table, offering not just food, but joy and a sense of belonging.
Neighbors remembering his dedication to serving the community. A former U.S. attorney found dead in Virginia, police sharing the latest on the investigation. Plus, DC's financial future in jeopardy. The district's budget on the line as the House returns from recess. Maryland wins at the buzzer. The journey for the Terps to the Sweet 16 for the first time in nearly a decade.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
All right, good Monday morning. Thank you for joining us on DC News Now. I'm Shanika Grimshaw in for Tanaya Wright.
Good morning, I'm Corey James. Meteorologist Jackie Lair's keeping on some rain that's hitting us this morning as we start the day.
Yeah, a few showers around at this point, and we'll continue to see those pushing their way off towards our east and eventually working its way out. But much of the morning seeing those on and off showers, especially for areas to the east along I-95. Expect that you will need that rain gear if you're going to be heading out this morning. We do have that cold front that's swinging through, and once that clears the area, we'll eventually see a gradual clearing of those skies that's already on the backside of that cold front. But out there this morning, some green on the map. We're seeing some of that wet weather across southern Maryland and even back over across parts of northern Virginia. We're seeing that right along 66 in Fairfax County and then extending back over towards Culpeper County as well. And that'll eventually slide its way off towards our east. So planning out the rest of your day. Yeah, we have some of those scattered rain showers around this morning. By noon, a chance of some rain showers. They'll eventually slide its way off towards our east. Mainly cloudy by 4 p.m. So we're drying things out and temperatures will warm back up into those mid to upper 60s. We'll have more details. We'll get towards the rest of that 7-day forecast coming up.
All right, now let's look at the roadways this morning. We are looking at the Capitol Beltway. We have a lot going on right now in Montgomery County, so the outer loop, you're seeing more cars out there. Past 29, there's still a crash right before Georgia Avenue. We also have another one, and that is right on 29 heading southbound, right near University Boulevard, so you will see significant delays in that area. You have delays on 95 heading southbound, closer to the Capitol Beltway. In the district, Suitland Parkway really getting busy. It's slow out there. Also, the Anacostia Freeway, DC 295, that remains slow. We also still have this one crash off of University Boulevard and Adelphi Road. And 7:02 this morning, breaking out of Virginia. Police say they're investigating a burglary at a gun store in Springfield.
Yeah, DC News Now's Jean-Marie Say she is live this morning with the latest details on what happened. Jean-Marie, tell us what you've learned.
Yeah, good morning. So we do know so far that 2 suspects are in custody at this moment. Right now we're here at the Dominion Defense here in Springfield. You can actually just take a look at the scene. All of that glass broken, shattered, if right in the front of this gun shop right here in Springfield, Virginia. Now, we do know when officers arrived, they learned multiple suspects broke into the store, stole guns, and fled in a vehicle. Now, the jurisdiction in Maryland stopped the vehicle and took 2 suspects into custody, and multiple stolen guns were actually recovered in that car. Now, detectives are continuing to investigate, and Montgomery County is also playing a role in this entire situation as well. Now, this is still a very fluid situation, still a lot of pieces that police are investigating. As you can see, caution tape is still up. Officers are still out here trying to piece together this entire incident. But we are going to continue to follow this story and bring you the latest. But again, just take a look at how much glass is on the floor. A lot of that front door definitely shattered and on the ground. We do see some people walking in the back as well, trying to clean up this entire scene. But all of this did happen around 1 a.m. this morning, and police are still out here investigating. But we're going to continue to follow this story and bring you the latest. For now, reporting in Springfield, Virginia, I'm Jean-Marie Say, DC News Now.
All right, much to still learn. Jean-Marie, thank you. Time right now, 7:03 on this Monday morning in Maryland. Prince George's County Police, they're investigating a deadly shooting in Capitol Heights. This happened yesterday afternoon on Boones Hill Road near Benning Road. Police say that's where the man died. No word on a suspect description at this time. If you have information, call police. And staying at Maryland, police say a young man is dead after being shot inside a house yesterday morning in Bowie. Officers say it happened after midnight on St. Michael's Drive near Central Avenue. Police say the man was shot multiple times. They are looking for a motive and the shooter.
And in Prince George's County, an off-duty officer is suspended after being charged with driving while impaired. This happened at around 2:15 Saturday morning in Laurel. Police found Officer Simeon Daramola on 4th Street in his police cruiser off-duty. He's been with the force since 2023 and is assigned to the Patrol Bureau. Again, now suspended and given several DWI-related citations.
Rest in peace to Nico.
And developing this morning, police are still looking for the man who shot and killed a man in Southeast D.C. nearly 2 weeks ago. 33-year-old Darius Young, known as Chef Nico, was reportedly delivering meals to local police right before his death. DC News Now's Dave Laval tells us how his family gathered last night for a candlelight vigil to honor his life.
This ain't easy. This is not easy.
Crystal Young fights back tears as she leads dozens of friends and family in a Sunday night candlelight vigil for her son Darius.
I don't wish this on no mother, no father, no sister, no brother.
DC police said someone shot the 33-year-old Young just before 9:30 p.m. March 14th along Benning Road, not far from his home. Young died at the hospital.
The fact that my son meant so much for you all to come out means a lot to me.
Young had been known as Chef Nico. He took after his grandmother, who owned a restaurant in Anacostia, and father, a former D.C. police officer who now caters food.
Chef Nico welcomed everyone to his table, offering not just food, but warmth, joy, and a sense of belonging.
Young said her son returned home after he delivered meals to the Fraternal Order of Police in Largo. He went back out to sell the remaining meals to his neighborhood just before someone killed him.
This is the hardest thing that me and his dad will ever have to do. We love you, Nico!
DC police are offering a reward of up to $25,000 for information leading to the arrest and conviction of the person responsible for the death of Darius Young. In the Benning Park community in Southeast, Dave Laval, DC News Now.
All right, and in the district, firefighters responded to an apartment fire in Southeast D.C. That was Sunday evening. Officials say the fire broke out in the two-story building in the 100 block of 53rd Street. The fire was inside of an apartment unit on the first floor. One person was hurt and taken to the hospital with minor injuries. Another is being displaced. An investigation on what caused that fire is ongoing. And developing now, Alexandria police are investigating the death of a former U.S. attorney. Police say they were called to Beverly Drive near Russell Road for an unresponsive woman, later identified as Jessica Aber. Aber was nominated to be the U.S. attorney for Virginia's Eastern District by then President Biden in 2021. She resigned before the start of the Trump administration. The medical examiner's office is working to determine the cause of her death. And a current Eastern District U.S. attorney saying we remain in awe of how much she accomplished in her all too brief time in this world. Her professionalism, grace, and legal acumen set the standard.
And the district is still waiting for its budget as House lawmakers head back into session today. Earlier this month, Congress passed a funding bill that included massive cuts to D.C.'s budget, but the Senate then passed a bill to restore the city's budget to 2025 levels. That bill now needs to be passed by the House, but it is unclear when lawmakers will vote. And a new lawsuit is accusing the Trump administration of unlawfully shutting down Voice of America. Journalists working at the organization and Reporters Without Borders filed the lawsuit Friday. This comes as the president signed an executive order last week to gut the publication. The lawsuit is also asking the federal court to restore VOA.
And over the weekend, workers across the country protesting the Trump administration's proposed cuts to the Postal Service. You can see right there, video that's from LA, Cleveland, Vegas, and Nashville. Labor leaders are calling the administration's actions illegal, claiming they violate federal employees' constitutional rights and undermine collective bargaining protections. Many workers also speaking out against calls for the USPS to be privatized.
privatization is something that would definitely affect rural communities more than it would the city and urban communities. Where can you make money? You can make money in the urban communities. You can see that that's what Amazon is doing. They are coming to areas that have a lot of population or population dense because they know that they can make money. They can make these deliveries easily and cheaply to their customers. When you start talking about rural communities and mileage that they have to drive and the amount of time it takes to get mail or packages to those areas, well, now you're talking about not a cost-effective manner to deliver the mail.
And this comes as President Trump and Postmaster General Louis DeJoy are threatening to cut at least 10,000 union jobs. And it comes after Homeland Security Department fired 50,000 transportation security officers. And just a day after cherry blossom festivities kick off in D.C., we're closer to peak bloom. Now, the National Park Service says the cherry blossoms at the tidal basin near the National Mall have entered their 5th of 6 total stages. In this puffy white stage, you can see the blossoms. They're starting to tease what's to come when they bloom. Peak bloom is expected for March 28th through the 31st.
All right, they look pretty good too. Time right now 7:10, a day of health in Maryland.
Yeah, we're going to take you to the Black Wellness Family Expo in Montgomery County, where kids and adults can get important health screenings. Plus, the Terps get a win at the buzzer after the break, how the team is preparing for the next round of NCAA tournament.
And let's check in with meteorologist Jackie Lear this morning. It is definitely looking wet out there.
Yeah, we do have the clouds too, and a few of those rain showers around the DMV, including right around the Beltway and DC. So heads up, you may need the rain gear before you step out on this Monday. I'll have more details and time it all out right after the break.